and we're going to begin it, but our rabbit is not here yet, so let me go look down the rabbit hole and see. Hello? Anybody home? Hello? Hello?
Come on, and Brother Dennis. What brings you to my neck of the woods, lad?
Well, I haven't seen you in a while, so I just thought I'd check on you and see how you're doing is all. You missed our greeting time just a couple minutes ago, but I have some friends out here that would like to see you too. So everyone, can you say hi to Carrot?
Hi, Carrot.
I'm glad to see you all, and I'm so glad you stopped by me, boyo. We're just setting up for the upcoming festivities, colouring eggs and all, and the missus is making baskets for the wee ones.
I take it you're referring to Easter then?
Well, of course, lad. Easter's one of our favourite holidays. Well, we'll do the egg hunt for the wee ones and the baskets with treats, then off to church to light a candle or something, then off to Luby's to finish the morning with a fine meal before heading home, where with any luck, I'll catch a bit of shut-eye in me chair.
Well, it all sounds good, Carrot, and as a day with the family is nice, I suppose, but I can't help but wonder if you don't think that maybe there's a little more to this time of year than coloring eggs and enjoying a good meal.
Why, it's what we do, me boyo. I can't think of anything better in time with me family and watching the wee ones.
I think the word you were looking for is tradition, and you are correct. There is a lot of tradition involved in the holidays, but if it's all right with you, and if you have a moment, I'd like to just quickly tell you why there's so much more to the coming holiday than just traditional festivities.
Well, say on, me brother lad.
Well, thank you, Carrot. Now, getting beyond the usual traditions of the Easter holiday, that particular Sunday is so very special for both Christians and non-Christians alike. It actually spans the whole week, but that weekend is the weekend that God, the Son of God, sacrificed his life to pay the penalty for the sins of all humanity.
You're not making sense, lad. How does one person's death pay for the sins of his sins?
You see, Carrot, this was no ordinary man.
So he be like, what you call him, a man of steel or something, like Superman.
Well, Jesus was the Son of God, not a comic book hero, but his sacrifice was super, so in a way he was a Superman, I guess. As I said, the Son of God was the only one capable of paying the price in full to secure man's salvation.
And what does that mean, lad? You said Christians and non-Christians alike, so everyone goes to heaven now, right?
Not at all. You see, this gift and sacrifice is so special because Jesus paid the penalty for our sin. And we can go to heaven only if we accept this sacrifice that he offers to us. Then you are covered by his sacrifice by God's grace alone. The Bible tells us in Romans chapter 10, verse 9, that if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Non-Christians are involved in this because they can do this and they can become Christians. Sadly, though, many people won't do this, so they in turn won't go to heaven. But those that do, they will go to heaven. Do you understand what I'm saying, Carrot?
So I can go to heaven because Jesus died.
Well, that's part of it, but the most important part, though, is that Jesus was resurrected from the grave on the third day. Resurrected means he is no longer dead, but Jesus came back to life. Does that make sense?
So you're saying that because Jesus died for me, I can live, and that's only because Jesus he came back to life.
That's exactly right. And don't get caught up on the big words either, because it's actually very simple. The important thing is to believe. Now, if you, Carrot, can stay with us, you'll hear a sermon about the importance of believing in Jesus Christ.
Well, let me just grab the wee ones and we'll be along shortly.